Well, hey there, it's your old buddy Sanford of Sherman Heights, April 27th, 2026. As usual, lots of cool stuff to show you. Let's jump right in. Starting with a film from Portugal in 1965. It starts in Fatima and then makes its way through Batala, but then the really interesting part of this film is when they make it to Nazaré and they watch the fishermen use oxen to drag the fishing boats down to the waterline, and then they launch them. And I tell you, with those oars, it must have been very difficult because it looked like a strong headwind to get those boats in the water. Cool film from 1965. On to some photographs, maybe later. Here is a nice photograph taken from the Art Institute of Chicago, looking north along Michigan Avenue. Of course, the lines are still there. That building is still there, but many of the others are gone. And the Coca-Cola sign says it's 2:23 in the afternoon. Is this going to do it every time? Maybe. U.S. Post Office in Wheeler Springs, California. It was known as the smallest post office in the U.S., and as you can see, it's pretty small. Here's a man playing fetch with his dog in the backyard in the 1940s. Here is a postcard photo combination of the El Dorado Motel. Here is the El Dorado itself, cool Cadillac pulling along front, and then a photograph of the pool inside. Nice little combo. A couple of men who just got back from hunting with a cool looking Woody behind them. I wish I knew what kind, but awesome car. And one more photograph. Here is a well-dressed young man in a top hat and white tie and tails. And I can't tell, is he holding a cane or a ball, but whatever he is dressed up for, he's won competitions doing so. Really nice. And ending with a couple of more sealed cassette tapes, still going through that awesome collection. Here's Christopher Cross's debut self-titled album. Let's see, what songs are really on there? I really don't know. Never the Same, Poor Shirley. Ride Like the Wind, that one I know. Minstrel Gigolo, interesting title. And one more, Don Henley's End of the Innocents from 1989. Of course, that song is very familiar. Other songs too that you might know, like New York Minute, another nice tune. Anyway, that's what I've got for you today. Hey, take a look at my store. Check that out. Over 13,000 items for you to discover and make your own. You can find links to everything I've shown you in this video's description. I've been keeping cool stuff out of the landfill since 1999. I'll see you next time.